and that is the phrasal verb to turn up. Now, phrasal verbs can, whenever you see a phrasal verb, it almost never means only one thing. Frequently, it means 2 or 3 different things depending on the context. Turn up, you probably know, meaning to increase the level of something, but also another very common and useful way to use turn up means to appear. When something appears, when something is a surprise, it appears as a surprise. Let's practice using turn up, meaning it appears as a surprise. Here is a situation. Mike was very frustrated because he lost his keys. He couldn't find his keys anywhere. He even stopped looking for them. He gave up. Okay, but then by magic, they appeared on the bathroom floor. His keys, by magic, appeared on the bathroom floor. This is when you could say turn up. His keys turned up on the bathroom floor. That means they suddenly appeared. They weren't there before, or he didn't see them. Obviously, it wasn't magic. Okay, let's make a what Mike should do question. Okay, so what should Mike do? What should Mike do to avoid? What should Mike do to avoid? What should he do? What should he do to? What should he do to? What should he do to avoid losing his keys? What should he do to avoid losing his keys in the future? Okay, and the answer is he should always put them in the same place. That's our advice. He should always put the keys in the same place. He should always put them in the same place. How would you put a little question at the end of that? Meaning, do you agree with me? He should put the keys in the same place. He should always put the keys in the same place. Do you agree with me? If our suggestion is he should, then our do you agree with me question should be, shouldn't he? Don't you think so? Shouldn't he? He should put his keys in the same place. Shouldn't he? Shouldn't he? Shouldn't he? Shouldn't he? He should put his keys in the same place, shouldn't he? Don't you think I'm right? Okay, how would you agree with that? If I tell you he should put his keys in the same place, shouldn't he? Do you agree with me? How do you say that's true? I agree with you. You have to repeat my original idea. My original idea is he should always put the keys in the same place. So if you agree, you say, yes, he should. Yes, I agree, he should. He should put the keys in the same place, shouldn't he? Yes, he should. That's true. I agree with you. Yes, he should. Yes, he should. Okay, now let's take that same idea. He should always put the keys in the same place. And how do you disagree with that? How will you tell me you're wrong? That's not true. I don't agree with you. No, he shouldn't. Because I said he should put the keys, you have to say the opposite of the original idea. Tell me the negative. He should put the keys in the same place. No, he shouldn't. No, he shouldn't. He should put the keys in the same place, shouldn't he? No, he shouldn't. That's not true. I don't agree with you. In order to avoid losing his keys in the future, he should always put his keys in the same place, shouldn't he? Yes, he should. I agree with you. Yes, because we don't want his keys to appear, to turn up in the wrong place or in weird places. We don't want his keys to turn up in strange places. Turn up means appear. Okay, let's move on to the next example. Here is another situation. I'm just waiting for the words to go up. Just give me a second here. There was a speed control on this thing. Okay, here we go. Mary and John went to a party. This is another situation. And they were very surprised when they saw their friend Lisa at the party. So because Lisa appeared at the party as a surprise, we can say Lisa turned up at the party. They were surprised when Lisa turned up at the party, when she appeared by surprise at the party. How will you make a why question? Why? Why were they? Why were they surprised? Why were they surprised when Lisa turned up, when Lisa appeared by surprise at the party? Why were they surprised when Lisa turned up at the party? And here's the answer. She was supposed to be working. They were surprised when she turned up at the party because Lisa was supposed to be working. They were surprised when she turned up at the party because Lisa was supposed to be working. Now here is an observation about that situation. Lisa should not have been at the party. That was bad. So, a lot of times when you say should not in the past, you're shaking your fingers at someone. You're bad. You're wrong. That's what we're doing with Lisa. She should not have been at the party. She shouldn't have. She shouldn't have. She shouldn't have been. She shouldn't have been at the party. She shouldn't have. She shouldn't have. She shouldn't have been. She shouldn't have been at the party. She shouldn't have been at the party. Okay, how do you make a little question at the end of that idea? She shouldn't have been at the party. How do you make a question that means, do you agree with me? Do you agree with my opinion? Because we're saying the negative, she should not have been, we have to make the do you agree with me question in the affirmative. Should she? Should she have? She shouldn't have been at the party. Should she have? Should she have? She shouldn't have been at the party. Should she have? She shouldn't have been at the party. Should she have? Okay, how will you agree with me? How will you tell me that's true? You're right. I agree with you. If you agree with me in this situation, you repeat the original answer. No. No, she shouldn't. No, she shouldn't have. She shouldn't have been at the party. Should she have? No, she shouldn't have. I agree with you. No, she shouldn't have been at the party. I agree with you. No, she shouldn't have. No, she shouldn't have. No, she shouldn't have. No, she shouldn't have. Unfortunately, there are many ways to pronounce that, and they're all very common. Okay, let's take that same idea. She shouldn't have been at the party. Should she have? What if you want to tell me that's not true? You're wrong. I disagree with your opinion. Then you say the opposite of the original idea. You say, so if I say she shouldn't have, you say, yes, she should. What are you talking about? Yes, she should. That's okay. She can go to the party. Yeah, she should have been at the party. That was fine. She shouldn't have been at the party. Should she have? You're wrong. She should have. So you say the opposite of the original idea. All right, so John and Mary were surprised when Lisa turned up at the party, when she appeared by surprise at the party. They were surprised when Lisa turned up at the party because she was supposed to be working. She shouldn't have been at the party. Should she have? No. No, she shouldn't have. You're right. That's true. I agree with you. All right, let's move on to our next turn, which is another phrasal verb, and that is turn out. Again, you have to